The LEGO Star Wars community has been rife with division over a seemingly small and simple change. This country being divided is not news to anyone, but the division in the LEGO Star Wars community over this change has actually brought on the potential for divine intervention because we are heading straight for an apocalypse. The change I'm referring to, of course, is the addition of holes on the side of helmets for clone troopers.
That's it? That's the
big LEGO controversy.
That was just a bunch of
Internet addicted idiots complaining.
what a rip.
Helmet holes being added on the sides of helmets is nothing new to LEGO Star Wars since they had them back when I was a kid on the old Phase 1 clones. But for some reason, everyone has had a conniption over newer clones having helmet holes because it doesn't look the same. I'm at a point where I genuinely can't understand the complaint. To some fans, the idea of being able to have fun and customize your LEGO minifigure is not enough to justify them since the helmets don't look 100% perfect. Even though they never did, and probably won't because LEGO is a brand that morphs other brands into their brand. Especially looking at their modern Stormtrooper helmet. I mean seriously, it's disgusting. The biggest example is the 212th Clone Trooper having a complete inaccuracy on the helmet print. The problem is that it's flat here and should be pointed. For some reason, this criticism is somewhat related to the helmet holes, even though the print would be the same with or without the helmet holes. For example, the 332nd and the 501st prints were completely unaffected by the inclusion of the helmet hole. Here, let me show you. I have both kinds. I guess the helmet is thicker, but this is such a nitpick that if you genuinely care, then don't buy it. Seriously, stop. If LEGO gets less consumers, they will either make the product better or lower the price. It's LEGO. You're not knocking them out of business over this. You're probably asking, why do I like the helmet holes? To be honest, I like the helmet holes since it allows for creativity on individual clone troopers for larger small-scale mocks featuring clone battalions. I also like the helmet holes since I get to watch man-children cry over toy. That will never get old. For some reason, die-hard LEGO fans only care about getting a bunch of clones to line up on a gray base plate. I display my clones when I'm not using them like that too, but the extent some people have gone with this concept is crazy and shouldn't be ignored. What actual use is this guy gonna get with these clones displaying it like that? There's too many to make a mock, and even if you put one gray base plate's worth, it would be flooded with clones making the mock too crowded. The person who spent all this money for this video legit could have made a cool mock with the money and time spent doing this, but instead he just bought hundreds of the same thing and put them in neat formation. It's insane, but I guess it's not my money. That one scene in Star Wars Episode 2 did massive damage to the LEGO Star Wars community. Can you imagine George Lucas going, yeah, so when you make this scene, okay, I want there to be every toy made for this displayed all neatly, in rows like you see in dictatorships, okay? That way, kids will want to dump all their money to buying the toys, and we'll be rich from merchandising. Yeah? Make sense? George, that's a really stupid idea. No one's stupid enough to buy that many toys just to recreate a single shot of a bad movie.
And I want you to get out of this office right now.
I'm sorry, Zeb.
No way.
You brought
No
it on
way.
You brought it on yourself.
I don't want you here.
I'm so
Out.
sorry, George. I didn't think it would go like this.
Out.
Ted, I got your voucher.
Out! There.
I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. We'll have him like burned and we'll
I don't
execute
even
him
know
and
who
burned.
that guy is.
Overall, I really don't understand the point of complaining about the accuracy of LEGO minifigures, since to me, some of my favorite minifigs look pretty different from their on-screen appearance. I used to watch M&R Productions pretty regularly, and the amount of times he just bitches and moans about a fucking toy is mind-numbing. Like, seriously, dude. Grow the fuck up, genuinely. I don't care.
Shut the fuck up!
LEGO is a toy company, and LEGO is a toy. It's a pretty fun toy that allows for infinite possibilities, but a toy nonetheless. I get complaining about the price, I get complaining about LEGO ignoring themes that deserve more love, but I don't get complaining about the accuracy of a minifigure. Especially when it looks pretty accurate and the change made gives it more functionality as a toy and as a display piece for creative individuals who make mocks. I'm not saying you can't complain, but do you really care? Bye bye.